Fried chicken is a favorite for millions around the world. Crispy, juicy, and packed with flavor. And no one does it quite like KFC. The red and white bucket, the famous finger licking good slogan, and the secret blend of 11 herbs and spices. It's all part of a brand that has stood the test of time. But have you ever stopped to ask, how exactly is KFC chicken made? Where does the chicken come from? What happens in the factory before it gets to the restaurant? How is every piece cooked the exact same way, no matter where you are? Today, we're going to break down the entire process from the farm to your plate. Get ready to go behind the scenes and see how one of the most iconic fast food items is made step by step. This is everything you need to know about how KFC chicken is made, both in the factory and the restaurant. Step 1. Chickens are raised on large-scale poultry farms. Every KFC chicken starts its life on a farm, but not just any farm. KFC works with certified poultry suppliers who follow strict rules for hygiene, safety, and animal care. In countries like the US, KFC gets its chicken from companies like Tyson Foods, Pilgrim's Pride, and Sanderson Farms. At these farms, newly hatched chicks are moved into large, climate-controlled barns. These barns are not open fields. They're modern, enclosed spaces with automated systems that control food, water, temperature, and lighting. The chickens raised for KFC are known as broilers. They're specially bred to grow faster and produce more meat in a shorter time, especially in the thighs, wings, and breast. Their diet is carefully controlled. It includes grains like corn and soy, plus added proteins and vitamins to support growth. No hormones or steroids are used if those are banned by law in most countries. All growth happens naturally through diet and breeding. Within about 5 to 6 weeks, these chickens grow to a market weight of around 6 to 7 pounds. That's when they're ready to move to the processing plant. Step 2, chickens are collected and transported safely. Once the chickens reach the right size, they're collected from the barns using machines called live bird harvesters. These machines work in dark or low-light environments to keep the birds calm and reduce stress. The chickens are gently placed into plastic crates, which are then loaded onto transport trucks. These trucks are designed to keep airflow and temperature controlled during the ride. The processing plant is usually close to the farm, so the journey is short and safe. Less stress during transport means better meat quality. And that matters for flavor and texture later on. Step 3. Chickens arrive at the processing plant. At the plant, chickens are unloaded and moved into a controlled environment. The lights are kept dim or tinted blue. Chickens see blue light as darkness, so it keeps them calm. The first step in processing is humane stunning. This is often done using a CO2 chamber, which slowly replaces the air with carbon dioxide. This puts the chickens into a deep, unconscious sleep before any further steps are taken. Once the chickens are unconscious, they're attached to a processing line by their feet. A sharp blade makes a clean cut to the main neck artery, allowing the blood to drain naturally. This step is important for safety and cleanliness. Step 4. Cleaning and feather removal. Next, the chickens pass through a scalding tank filled with warm water. This softens the skin and loosens feathers for easy removal. The temperature is usually kept around 136 degrees Fahrenheit, just right to loosen feathers without cooking the meat. After scalding, chickens move through a feather removal machine. This machine has soft rubber fingers that spin and gently remove all feathers. This process is fast, clean, and efficient. Chow to step 5, internal cleaning and chilling. The next steps are feet removal and evisceration. A machine removes the feet with a fast spinning blade. Then, robotic arms remove the internal organs like the liver, heart, gizzard, and intestines. Another machine clears the body cavity of the trachea and any remaining tissue. Once the chickens are fully cleaned, they're rinsed and moved into a chilling system. There are 2 types of chilling, water chilling and air chilling. Many of KFC's suppliers use air chilling, which blows cold air over the chickens to reduce their temperature to around 38 degrees Fahrenheit, or 3 degrees Celsius. This stops bacteria growth and keeps the meat firm and moist. Air chilling also improves flavor by preserving more of the chicken's natural juices. Step 6. Cutting into portions. Now that the chickens are clean and cold, it's time to cut them into the parts you're familiar with. High-speed blades separate the wings, breasts, thighs, and drumsticks. Each part is inspected for quality and sorted by size and weight. For boneless menu items, the breast meat is de-skinned, deboned, and trimmed to make perfect fillets. KFC's sandwich fillets also go through special machines that remove cartilage and shape the meat for uniform size. This helps make sure every chicken sandwich looks and tastes the same. Step 7. Packaging and cold storage. Once portioned, the chicken is placed in trays or sealed in vacuum bags. It's then stored in a massive cold warehouse, sometimes up to 40,000 square feet in size. The chicken is held at low temperatures and kept fresh for no more than 3 days. After that, it's packed into delivery trucks and sent to KFC restaurants. Each truck is refrigerated, and delivery routes are carefully planned so the meat reaches its destination as quickly as possible. Step 8. The 11 herbs and spices, KFC's secret recipe. While all of that is happening with the chicken, there's something else going on behind the scenes: seasoning production. KFC's famous original recipe was created by Colonel Harlan Sanders in the 1940s. It includes 11 herbs and spices, but the exact list is still a mystery to this day. The original handwritten recipe is kept in a vault at KFC headquarters in Louisville, Kentucky. To protect the secret, 2 different companies are hired to make the seasoning. Each company receives only part of the recipe, half the ingredients. The 2 halves are then sent to a third company where they're mixed together. Only then is the complete seasoning blend packed and shipped to KFC kitchens. While the exact recipe is top secret, food experts believe it includes salt, black pepper, paprika, garlic powder, onion powder, white pepper, and more. Step 9. Preparing chicken in the KFC kitchen. Once the raw chicken and seasoning arrive at a KFC location, it's time to get cooking. Each store prepares the breading mix fresh every day. The flour, milk powder, egg powder, and secret spice blend are measured and mixed by hand. Team members fold the mix exactly 20 times to make sure the spices are evenly distributed. Then they take a fresh batch of chicken, usually 8 pieces at a time, and begin the coating process. Step 10. The KFC breading technique. The chicken is first dipped into cold water. This helps the flour mix stick better to the surface of the meat. Then comes the famous breading process. It's not just tossing chicken and flour, and KFC uses a very specific method that all employees are trained to follow. Each piece goes through 7 scoop and fold motions, followed by 7 lift and fold motions. This method builds up the breading layer evenly on all sides of the chicken. No shortcuts allowed. This is part of KFC's global quality control. After breading, the chicken is placed on racks to get ready for the fryer. Step 11. Pressure frying. The secret to KFC's flavor. KFC doesn't use regular deep fryers. Instead, they use pressure fryers, a cooking method developed by Colonel Sanders himself. The breaded chicken is loaded into the pressure fryer. Once the lid is sealed, the oil heats up to 375 degrees Fahrenheit. The high pressure traps moisture inside, which cooks the chicken faster while keeping it juicy. The total cook time? Just 10 minutes. This method creates KFC's unique crispy outside and moist, flavorful inside. It also locks in the spices and natural juices. Step 12. Holding and serving the chicken. Once fried, the chicken is transferred to a hot holding unit. This is not just a heat lamp. It's a steam-based system that keeps the chicken at 165 degrees Fahrenheit, preserving its texture and flavor. Each batch can stay in the unit for up to 90 minutes. After that, unsold chicken is thrown out to ensure freshness for every order. When a customer places an order, the staff quickly pull fresh pieces from the holding unit and pack them up. Step 13. The bucket that changed everything. Whether you're ordering for one or feeding a group, the red and white KFC bucket is a worldwide symbol. It was introduced in 1957 and has been a part of the brand ever since. The bucket isn't just for looks. Its vented lid lets steam out so the chicken stays crispy. It also keeps the food warm without trapping too much moisture. The bucket is one of the most recognized designs in fast food history, and it's still doing its job today. Step 14. The legacy of Colonel Sanders. The entire process, from raising chickens to frying them in pressure cookers, was created by one man, Colonel Harlan Sanders. He started by selling fried chicken at a roadside restaurant in Kentucky in the 1930s. Over time, he perfected his recipe, invented pressure frying, and started franchising. The rest is history. Today, there are over 24,000 KFC locations in more than 145 countries. But the cooking process, from the breading to the fryer, still follows the steps that Colonel Sanders created nearly a century ago. Now you know the full story. KFC's chicken isn't just a product. It's the result of precision farming, factory processing, flavor science, and over 80 years of tradition. From the farm to your plate, every step is designed to deliver that one-of-a-kind taste. If you found this video interesting, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Let us know in the comments what food you want us to break down next. Thanks for watching. And as the Colonel always said, it's finger-licking good.